Yeah,
No.
it's a little bumpy.
So I
Even though
think
he
that
doesn't,
Oh, he won't be there. Okay.
you don't feel he'll recognize you.
But anyway, someone popped in to say hey.
I think so.
Hey.
But they're not here.
She called me
Not
this
yet.
morning, well, we have
We'll
time,
see when
and-
someone pops in.
and,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So somebody
I'm
pops
coming
in.
home
Yeah, let's see.
Thursday, I go.
Hello.
"Okay." He said, now we have to go through the mail and everything.
So you're on a
I said,
phone
"Okay."
call. I see Mater.
So,
Let's see if somebody else
I'm
pops in.
sure they have
Processing
told
it,
him, but his
yeah.
process, yeah,
So Donna's working on
Trying to
thread
figure it
today,
all out.
but I think,
which is good.
even though he doesn't know my name.
One day I'll do that.
Making a bookmark and it says love.
there's a memory.
I know, that's
He
amazing.
Recognizes, yeah,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
someone important to him.
So,
Are you gonna make a whole bunch of them out of that yarn?
And I'm basically the
Mhm.
only one that can.
I might.
Mhm.
I don't know. I might try some doilies.
let me see if I can get your hands in there.
Come visiting.
There you go. Oh, you're white. You know, it's so
Yeah, I
bright.
know, I'm
It's so-
light.
you're
I
so
have
bright.
Yellow today.
Yeah, let me see if I can get you. There you go. So yeah,
You like that,
see, come on in and say hey.
That's gonna be hard on you.
Do I have to toss?
Yeah.
No,
What is odd, you say you use them twice?
nope, unless you want
You
to.
know what, I was telling somebody that my sister. I was saying,
Yeah, we're all
one of
just
the
Shelley
chit
has a
chatting.
ladies
YouTube
in our
channel
group, I always
to
call
these
her
other
neighbor.
knitters.
Oh, Racine,
And
hello.
You know, she made a lot of sense.
All right, so Donna's working on thread.
because
What are you
it's
making?
so true.
I'm making a
You do it
bookmark
that
and
way,
it says
And
love,
now you know them in
but you
different
really
ways.
can't
Mhm.
see it because
Yeah.
it's white.
Yeah, it's
This
very
is
bright
very
down here.
light.
I did lose
It's
the
very
old one.
bright.
Now, if you want to, you can push it just a little closer. If you go like this,
It's like, you know,
you might be able to see it. Oh,
it's the
yeah.
same thing.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, you can see the
That's great.
things.
The
O is a
sometimes
heart.
referred to as the
Oh, yeah.
long
There's
bow.
the V and the E.
That looks great.
I have to make the rest
Beautiful.
of
His sister.
Oh, hey, Mama, Best, Sandra, and Mary.
She
Hello.
hung in there.
Excuse me. So we'll be just a short second. We're really quiet today.
5 years is about the,
Um,
for my daughter.
Doing my washcloth.
7 for her.
So knitting that. It's exciting.
Nice colors.
Nice colors. Big cone.
Time limit.
Get
Yeah,
it
but
in
she
there.
did the whole thing with the
Big
themes
cone.
and everything, didn't she?
Yeah, at the end, yes,
Mhm.
See,
that's
he will
true.
not.
Yep. Yeah,
I
she's
just
awesome.
got to that point.
It's
And
not-
you're also going to see her
doesn't-
fancy Afghan. I'm going to force her to
Only how-
open that up again. She did that earlier.
Yeah.
But I figured I was going to go short today because Wednesday is a big YouTube day and there's a lot of crocheters on. So,
Competition.
oh my
It's
gosh,
one
yeah.
thing
And I'm
either
trying
that's
not to,
gonna
you know,
help it.
oh, you're learning. Oh, good.
Well,
Now, how
it's
long have
make
you
it
knitted?
2 months longer. If it's making-
Let's see. Oh, Mary. Yeah, I do a little
It's
bit.
gotta hurt.
I started knitting first and then I crocheted later.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I did. But I just do it sporadically, and I sort of just keep it moving, and that's what I always do. I'm doing one thing or another thing, and then I change things, right? But I do some, you know, like I'll do a wearable, then I'll do a washcloth, and then I'll do
Sometimes it was.
nothing,
Well,
or I'll drape. I'll draw or paint,
We had to go
drape,
over some things
draw or paint.
with his brother
Yep.
and stuff, so I know where I
You have to
stand
tell me
and
more about that.
whatever.
What do
Okay.
you paint? What do you draw? What do you?
Oh, so I used to like nature, and
So I've been trying to do certain
but it's
things
hard to
and
go
you
out and
have to
paint,
come to
you know,
the
with
house
when, you know, the whole
as
Yeah.
often.
2019 thing happened. Then I sort of stepped away, but I was,
2019? You mean the pandemic?
I
Yes.
have my pink
It was
card.
2020, wasn't it?
was it 2020? Yeah.
Well, it was the end,
I
yeah.
have them-
Yeah, things shut down.
2020.
Yeah, things shut down. And, but then the other thing is, like, I took art classes when I was really young.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Well, that's
Really,
what
really
I'm
young.
artist.
Yeah, when I was really young. And there was a, we used to get those Walter Foster books. If you look those up, you know what those are.
I
That's
don't
what friends are for, right?
Walter Foster. So he was this artist, and he would put out these educational books, and they were large. Like they were probably 18, 24
That's
inches.
all you needed.
And inside you had many, many projects you could
Mhm.
sort of copy,
Mhm.
and then he would put techniques in there.
Mhm.
So it'd be, you know,
I think
acrylic
sometimes
paint,
right
watercolor,
now, what's going
acrylic.
on, it's like
And I don't know when he
you're
passed
alone
away. I
and
think
have no
in the
idea
late
who you're
90s.
talking to.
But I think he was born like in 18 something. Like he was born like right at the beginning of the turn of the century, and he painted for a couple of magazines. Yeah, Walter Foster. And they still sell them in Michael's, I believe.
Hmm.
But not Mike. It used to be AC Moore had them, but I don't know if where you can buy those anymore. But they were very, very nice pictures, and you could pull out. So if you didn't live in an area that had nice, flora and fauna, you could sort of not copy, but you could get a good feel for what the colors were. Yeah.
That's good.
But what I noticed that with these art
I'm
kits,
sorry.
the colors I think are bad. Like they're not like true to nature.
Hmm.
So what I try to do is try to take pictures of like food and trees and grass and things like that
Mm-hmm.
to get some good pictures, and then flowers,
And then paint from the picture.
then paint from the picture.
In acrylics or?
I'm better at acrylics. I used to do watercolor too,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not so good. Like when I tried to go back and do watercolor, I was terrible. Because watercolor's kind of tricky. Oh, hey, Ashley. Oh, and Classy Handmade, good to see you. Yes. Everybody say hey. Oh, yeah, and if you want to link up, just drop your link. Just type the word drop,
You might want to.
DROP, and then everybody, and
Knit the last
you can do
one,
that maybe once or twice
but then
in like
on the
30
next
minutes.
stitch, on the first stitch,
Just type
You
DROP.
just slip it without knitting it. So finish the
Yeah,
last
this is
stitch.
what I was striving for.
Ooh,
Just
I like that
remember, keep
color.
your eye on that spot.
Oh,
Let it fall
yeah,
out
let me
right
see
there.
how many stitches she has.
Yeah, oh, that's nice.
I did, I did 40.
40, okay,
And I really made sure I counted.
yes,
So
You did about
40,
23 rows.
okay.
Okay,
that might be it.
here.
That might be why.
Mm-hmm, that's beautiful color.
Isn't it pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 22.
Wait, can I show? Oh, that's beautiful.
Sure.
This is the cotton. Oh, no, it's so light.
Okay.
There we go. You see if I can get in there.
Now you have.
Can
one
I get
more
in? Ah, there it is.
to knit.
Yeah, this is, no, what do they call this? This,
Oh.
the heat pad?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
hot pad.
Hot pad, thank you.
See, and you fold it in like that.
Oh, okay, there you
and then
go.
you get a square.
That's what I need to do. So you did 40, 20, how many
you
stitches?
start with
You do
40
40
stitches.
and then you
Can
Go
I see
Okay.
around
for a
and
minute?
around.
Yeah,
and
so she
around.
did 40
you go
stitches
around.
and you go
Who
around.
did
So you
this
should
one? You
end
did
up
this
with
one?
80
No,
your
she
first
did
row.
that.
80 the
Yeah.
first row.
And what
Oh,
I
that's
do
beautiful.
is, when you're going round and round, I hope I'm not messing this up.
Yep.
or I get to a point like this,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that's when I fold it over. And
Oh,
if
like
it makes
that.
a square, then
Okay.
I know it's, but I suppose you can do it just as well that way.
Yeah.
If it makes a square, I don't know.
That's beautiful.
That is pretty.
I like the color. So this is the
Like
cone.
that.
She has a
You know
cone
what?
also.
I think my
What?
yarn too was
Let me
thinner.
see.
It's getting harder.
I got it from my daughter.
So she did the
I don't know
cone.
where she got it from, but
So
But it's a
now
little
if you
washed
wanna
out.
just
It's
Excuse
thinner.
me. Hey,
get
Shelley.
It's a
Smoother
thinner
edge.
yarn than
Mm-hmm.
that.
Hey, Gloria.
There's your first, on your first
And you put
stitch,
yours
you
inside
go
on the
in like
wrong
you would,
side
as if you
too.
were gonna knit it,
Oh, okay.
and
That's
just
the
lift it
wrong
off
side.
and
It
then
goes in
start
on the
knitting.
wrong side.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
That's
mean
cool.
by
yeah,
slipping the
also mine
stitch.
inside. I believe inside I'll do it.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Very nice.
That
See,
is
I don't
nice.
know. See,
And then
mine's
you do
like,
that on the first stitch of every row.
Mhm.
I think if I would have put more rows in, maybe if I would put it in half.
Yep.
And like I said, as I'm working, I'm always going like this to make sure that it's gonna turn into a square.
You just
Oh.
check. Just
Yeah,
keep checking.
checking.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, I didn't do that because I didn't really know what the heck I was doing.
Mm-hmm. But your first time, you
It's
know.
pretty
And that
funny
still
to hear
works.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Say
It
that.
does the job.
They both,
Yeah.
I've been calling you Bonnie, I'm sorry, but they
Oh.
both have two ends in the
Yeah.
middle, don't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
we do.
You do.
We do.
Just think of the song.
I have a friend named Bonnie. What, the song?
Oh, Donna
Oh.
Oh, Donna.
from the 50s. But anyway. And,
I met a girl. Donna was her name.
now, how many times have you heard that song?
Hey, that was, I had a record player and a box of records, and
Yeah.
that was my first record in my box.
I believe that. I believe
And
that.
of course, La Bamba was on the other side of
Oh,
that.
that's
I was
right.
On a record. That was
That's
number
right.
We
2.
have Cecilia.
Richie
Oh,
Valens.
No, I like that song. Is it the one I'm
I would
thinking
sing
of?
it to myself.
There's a couple of
Peter
them.
Paul, or not Peter, or
Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel, yes. That's the one I'm thinking of.
That's funny. Yeah,
Reminds
I don't
me of
have a
my
song.
ex-husband. I'm down on my knees.
No, I don't
begging
think I
you to
do
come
either.
back.
Chris. No, no song.
Nope.
Oh, we'll have to write one.
We'll have to write
Have to
one.
write one.
No, actually, I do have a song
You do?
from I think it was Frasier.
Kelly,
Yeah,
song named Kelly.
yeah.
I
It was
have
that
a
Woody
song.
guy. He was like Kelly, Kelly, Kelly,
Yeah.
Kelly. He had a girlfriend named Kelly.
I
But
have a
anyway,
song. That's my song.
hey Leanne.
Hmm.
Hey Joanne.
Nothing is so pretty as Mary in the morning.
Oh, that's
Aw.
I think it's one of the old
Oh, yeah.
singers,
nice.
you know,
Mhm.
the guy.
Yeah, Mary's a very popular name. Like
Hmm.
from the,
And then there's Maria.
Maria.
What size she
Oh,
was?
that's right, your little sister. And your only
That was
sister?
your original.
And you have one
That was
brother.
Maria.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
So how did you get married then?
My mother said Mary, and my dad registered me as Maria.
Oh,
So you're
So-
Maria.
Yeah, but then I had to get a birth certificate, so I just took Mary.
Oh.
Mr. Mary.
I had a friend whose name was Edward, and then he was born in Colombia
oh,
in South America, and the story he told me was that his parents, they needed a passport,
hmm
and they got a passport for him, but his name was spelled wrong on the passport. It was spelled Egwarg. So they decided that was going to be his name.
that is
Oh my
terrible.
God.
Oh, that is terrible.
My dad is yeah, I can't remember.
That is bad.
Well, I had a friend who went by Christine,
Yes.
and then she went to get a one of these real IDs at the state.
Yeah.
Took her birth certificate. Here on her birth certificate, it says Christina.
Ah,
Oh,
So, oh my God, she went through a big rigmarole
To change it, to get it
change,
fixed.
to get
Oh,
everything
boy.
fixed.
I
okay.
don't have a real ID because, I've been married twice, and what a hassle. And I
That's
was
going to be a
born in
pain.
I was born in Japan, and the first time I was married in New Hampshire, and the second time I was married in Pennsylvania. I don't know.
I got the real ID. I went down there,
didn't ask
the
me.
DMV. I had a passport. You
hmm
have a passport?
Yeah.
I had a passport, and my birth certificate was tucked in there.
hmm
So I had that, and I had a utility bill with my name on it at the
Really, that's all you
proper,
needed?
and that's all they
But
gave
did
me
you-
a paper to
Were you
fill out.
divorced and remarried and all that?
They didn't
Oh.
ask any of that.
They didn't.
Wow.
Well, maybe I should try it.
hmm
But
It-
then I read that you don't need a real ID if you have a passport. You can just.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah.
to.
I went there
If you wanna
with all
try-
my paperwork, and she
Mhm.
talked me out of it.
Okay.
I went there, like I said, I showed her my passport,
hmm
my old driver's license,
Yep.
Well,
and
Oops.
the utility bill, my
Wow.
electric bill, that proved that I lived at that address,
hmm
okay.
like my driver's
It
license.
could be
is
any
a proof
bill,
enough.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah,
um,
and I filled out a paper and signed it. I
hmm
didn't have to have my picture taken, and they sent it to me in the mail
Wow.
Wow.
within a
alright.
week.
That
it
was, wow. That's easy.
But mine said, if you have a passport, you didn't need it. Go away.
Yeah, but then
Mhm.
if
Oh, hey,
you-
Angela Young
If
and
you
Angela
wanna
Precious
get in
World.
any kind of,
And
federal
becoming
government or
me.
anything,
All right.
You have to
Take my
carry your passport with
Passport,
you all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
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 And I don't carry my passport.
I don't like
Unless
to.
I'm out of the country.
Right.
I took my passport when I flew to Santa Fe one time because, I don't know why, because I was traveling and I thought I should. And I lost my wallet in Taos, New
Oh,
Mexico.
no.
So I was
Oh.
awfully glad I had, the passport was in
Yes.
my suitcase. So I could
Oh,
get on the
good.
phone.
Wow.
You did the whole row?
When
Another whole row?
I'm out of the
So now
country,
you're
I
gonna
keep my
slip the
passport
next
on
On
my
my body.
person.
Yes.
On my
You'll
person.
notice.
Yes.
It's
It'll
not
take
in
a
my
few rows
wallet,
to
it's
Right.
not in my purse,
I-
Yep.
I
it's
like
on
those-
me.
I like
Yep.
To
those
see what
things
the
that
difference
put
is
on
in
your
the
belly.
I have a vest when I travel that's got pockets on it, I just wear
Mhm.
that. Because I have to carry the EpiPens with me, so.
Have you ever traveled outside the country?
I once traveled to Russia when I was a baby. I
Oh,
don't
you don't
remember. it.
remember it? Are your
Hmm.
grandparents still in Russia?
No, they died
Oh,
the day before school started.
oh,
Oh.
that's too bad.
Yeah.
But they lived in Russia?
Wow. It's far, far away.
Yeah.
My
Mhm.
grandmother was born in Russia. My grandfather was born in Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Well, it's too bad. I mean, the two countries, the people of those two countries are very much alike from what I've heard. So,
Mhm.
you know, but it's like
Yeah.
people just can't get along with
Mm-hmm.
the people who are closest
Oh,
to
yeah.
them,
Thank you.
it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Do they speak
There needs to
like
be a
Russian in your
change in
family?
leadership.
I'm learning Russian from my mom. My mom speaks Russian. My dad speaks very little of it.
Yeah,
That's a
well,
good
that's
thing to
good.
And
have.
where's your
It's a
dad
good
from?
thing to learn.
It is.
He was born in America.
Okay.
His whole family's from America. He's pure American.
Uh-huh. From Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because my mother knew
Mhm.
Polish. She was born here, but
Well.
her parents were from Poland.
Oh, hey, Miss
Mhm.
She
Geraldine.
knew how to speak Polish, and my father,
Yeah, that's
his
cool.
mother was Austrian. She was, and his father was Czechoslovakian, and they spoke German.
Wow.
So my mother knew no German. My father knew no Polish. So I know neither. I
Wow.
only know English.
Okay.
Well, when my brother started first grade,
Mm-hmm.
he cried in Spanish. I don't know how you could do that.
Cried in Spanish?
He cried, yeah. And they said, go home.
Oh.
Come back when you can speak English.
Oh, wow.
That was
Hmm.
65 years ago.
Yeah, those were different times.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, they
And-
were
And
really.
we did.
Yeah, they were really hardcore about that.
Well,
Oh,
they,
well,
they-
you're-
they had no
They didn't have translators or.
Yeah.
or options, you know. I mean, you never
Right.
thought about it, and you should, you know. But
Mm.
so
Hmm.
my mother said to us, "You won't speak Spanish again, and you
Oh.
go with them and learn."
Aw.
So I did.
Oh, my.
Hmm.
Wow.
And the next year he started.
Interesting.
So do you speak Spanish, Mary?
No, I more understand it than speak it.
Mm-hmm.
No
She would
habla
sing to me.
español.
Poquito.
Un poquito.
Wow.
That would be great if you would do
Mhm.
if you spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
You won't.
When I go to Mexico, which I did, by the end of the 2 weeks, I remembered more and more.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
But I speak it with a white
They know you're
accent.
in
American accent. I went to South America just for like a 6-week trip when I was in college, and there was a guy from Texas that was. We had people from all over the country, but some people from my school, from people from a bunch of other schools, and this one guy I'll just never forget. He was from somewhere in Texas, and he would be like, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" And I would be like, "Oh," and I would just cringe like the whole time. And he had southern drawl.
And then, yeah, the draw.
I was just like, oh, this guy.
Be more obvious.
Oh, I mean, I was just like, oh. But anyway,
You know,
Oh
there
my
are different kinds of Southern accents too, and some
Yeah.
of them are really lovely. I think, like I like a Virginia accent.
Mm.
And,
Let's see.
well, maybe because I'm
Okay.
familiar with that one. I lived there, but
Mhm.
When I go to Louisiana,
Oh, hello.
I ask my husband sometimes, what did he say?
Need a translator.
He's speaking English.
I understand that. See, my favorite accent I think is funny is the Jamaican accent. You know,
Oh, yes, that's-
oh, they
And-
fun.
love
Yeah.
Jamaican
You're right. So I can only understand about every fourth word. So it's not. Okay. So we have Samoan Watchman, he calls himself, and he teaches Spanish. Okay.
Are they listening to our conversation?
Yes.
Hi.
He teaches Spanish. Oh, I like your new opening. So he has like a nice Samoan sort of a opening to his channel, and it shows the people doing the dance, the
Oh.
Samoan dances and the fire batons and all this.
Oh, that's
It's pretty exciting. I know. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I would love to be in a South Pacific island. Yeah,
Why?
it's beautiful. It's so beautiful,
Oh, I'm
like
sure it
Hawaii,
is,
and
I mean, it's even hotter than here. Isn't
it. I don't know,
Yeah, you get that
Oh,
ocean breeze.
But it's the
I was
ocean.
thinking
You're
I
so
was-
surrounded by water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pacific
I
Islands.
know,
up there.
you're
Yeah.
surrounded by water.
I was in Hawaii for my honeymoon.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's very nice.
wow. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I had one of my roommates moved there after college.
I think Colorado would be the place to come.
Yeah.
Mm,
Up in the mountains. I've been up in the mountains of Colorado
Can't
too.
breathe.
I can't breathe there. Yeah. I
No.
think it's beautiful.
Supplemental
I'm like-
oxygen with-
and I'm going like
Yeah, my husband
fainting.
had one that time.
I have trouble when I visit my son in Santa Fe because they're at 7,000 feet
Yeah,
elevation there.
that's pretty
Wow.
high. Yeah, high altitude. Oh, Isela, welcome. Yeah,
Oh, my
it's
granddaughter's,
yeah.
she goes to snowboard competitions
Mhm.
out there, out in Denver, well, in Colorado.
Mhm.
They sleep with oxygen at night and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I could see that.
Oh, to prepare for the competition.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
My
yes,
daughter-in-law
that's
said, you know, if they don't sleep with oxygen and have canisters of oxygen
Hmm.
intermittently, they get terrible headaches and they can't.
Yeah, I get bad
Oh.
headaches.
I
Yeah.
get headaches when I fly.
Oh, that's funny. Hmm.
So I just made a mistake. and
Oh, nowhere to
I had
drive.
like a
That's
whole
true.
row.
But I just love the fish. You know, you can go out and swim, and you know, of course, there's sharks.
Yeah, you know what's in that water.
Did you see that film of that wedding in Hawaii?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
A big, huge,
The
a
wave.
big,
Like
huge
tsunami?
wave came and just like wiped out the whole place.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
I didn't see that
It just
one.
The
kinda
DJ
knocked over all the
But it was
pictures.
just annoying. Yeah.
And they saved the cake, you know
Yes.
what I mean?
Oh.
Why would you be that close to the water? I mean,
Well,
they're
there was
really
there was a seawall there, I guess they figured. you know.
Yes.
I think that was an unusual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was running.
I bet. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I-
It'd make it memorable.
Yeah, it's memorable. You'll never
Memorable.
forget that, right?
Jamaica for the honeymoon.
Oh.
And when they came back, they told me that. Well, they told me that when they came back, America seemed very dull.
Compared to
Yes.
Jamaica, yeah, it probably does.
I
Yeah.
imagine.
There might be some places down south that are livelier.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No,
No.
not down south.
New Orleans.
That's
New
what I was
Orleans is
thinking. I was
lively.
thinking
Oh, maybe
North
I've
New
never been
Orleans,
there, yeah.
Yeah.
or I was
Yeah,
thinking
but you think it's humid
parts
here.
of.
It is bad down there.
My grandson's going down there for a month
Oh, my
with the
gosh.
army.
Oh,
in-
Oh.
In September.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be hot.
Mm.
September's still gonna be ungodly.
It's pretty
gonna be
warm.
Stormy down there.
Mm-hmm. And stormy. Yep.
It's pretty hot and we usually go
For
in
4
February.
weeks down,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I went to New Orleans and I was
Forget
going to
what-
bed at like 10.
Or Polk.
I was so tired.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to
Alright,
New Orleans.
it's done.
But they had, you know, all this music and clubs, and I was just face planted in the bed. Okay, you're making socks. That's right. Kitchener's toe. Do you guys know how to do a Kitchener's toe? I do not.
I do not. No.
Kitchener's
Stitch.
toe or
Kitchener's stitch.
Stitch. Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm. On the
We-
toe.
we
Yeah,
leave
she's
the
saying.
toe
Right,
together, yeah.
right,
Mhm.
yeah.
What are you making out of that? Beautiful.
It's a bookmark.
Isn't it lovely?
Hmm.
May wasn't here to see your.
Oh, yeah, you
your
gotta show
Afghan,
the-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You got to see
It
the
says
Afghan.
love on it.
Oh, how
Yeah.
nice.
Hmm.
So that was pretty easy to do too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I made
When
one of these
32
once
stitches
before.
remain. It was boxing. Yes, I've never done
Right.
that.
So you could do all kinds of, you could do
Why does
hope
it
and
feel
peace.
so stiff? Did you do anything to it or it's just,
No, it's just the thread, I think.
Hmm.
But I
That's-
am,
that's
I
good
am
though.
gonna put glue on it and
Oh,
stiffen
that
it.
is
Stiffen
Right.
it.
Hmm.
Yeah, before I hand it in.
Oh,
That's
that's a
very
good
pretty.
idea.
Yeah. I've seen at the $1.25 store, they have glow in the dark glue. I was tempted to buy some and see if it would really
yeah.
glow in the dark.
well, of course
Okay.
it would. You
Although
should.
I don't know if anybody would want a bookmark that glows in the dark.
Why not?
What makes it glow? Mm?
you have to
Uranium?
have it
I
at
don't
night?
Oh.
Sorry.
That might be fun
Oh
for-
gosh, I did it all wrong.
Oh, no.
No,
Just the L.
it's what?
I just did the L wrong. This is be on
Say,
this side.
say it's a
yeah,
different
so-
language.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Russian.
Let me see.
Let me see.
See, try to read it.
Oh,
I
wow.
just
Yes,
saw
she's
that.
good. I've seen
Look
Mama
at
Mama.
the E.
Oh, I see the E. Oh,
Yeah, I put
yes.
the L on the
Oh,
wrong
well,
The L-
you could
side.
say you did the E wrong.
Yes.
Or you could say the L,
No,
nice,
it's
though.
the L. I'm just gonna
Mhm.
rip that out when
Yeah.
I go home and
because
put
that's
the L
on the,
right.
that's the last row, the
Yeah,
last letter you did.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's
You
the
see
last
it?
letter.
See it?
So
I
there's
did
L,
It looks good,
O,
though.
The L the
V,
wrong way.
with E.
Oh,
Oh,
now what
Depending on
kind
how
of
you
thread is that?
look at it, it could
Um,
be.
What
that
number?
the L
Like
is
I don't know the
backwards and
difference.
E
I know there's a
is
difference.
right.
Oh yeah, you have the label.
I
It
don't
was
know. It
more
doesn't
sports, yeah, it was
say. This
backwards.
must be old thread. This was $1.19 at
We all make
Bosco's.
mistakes.
Wow.
South made. It doesn't say what. I think
Oh.
it's more
It
of a
takes a lot of
20, I
patience.
guess.
Mhm,
I
a
don't
20.
think it's a
Knitting
10.
or
Mhm.
crocheting.
10 is a little thinner than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm learning. I don't know. I haven't done thread yet, but I said one day. One day I'll do it.
I don't
Let's
know. Maybe
see.
if I make a Christmas ball out of this and put
Mhm.
it in glow. in
Oh
the
hey,
dark.
Rochelle. Good to see you. Mhm.
Bookmark for a kid glows in the dark. They might like that.
They might like
Yeah,
it, right?
I might like that.
That's cute
I don't
though.
know if they would like a low
I think
bookmark. or
You
not.
could make a bookmark that says light and
Mm-hmm.
then make it glow in the dark.
That
I
would be
heard
really big.
somebody this week used the word
LIGHT.
Translucent darkness. That would be sort of like that.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't watching which way I was on. See, because when you go
Yeah.
the right side, you go across, and then the left side, you got to go
Go
the
that
other
way.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got to not that way. I just have to row of 1,
Yeah, I haven't done a graph pattern in
Three.
so long.
4,
I've never done one.
I did
Oh,
one.
okay.
You say one?
Is it hard?
6, 7.
Gotta
7
focus.
rows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yeah.
And the whole purpose of doing this is so that we can come and talk or listen. I can't
or get new
watch
ideas.
and do it. But
Mhm.
listen
Leanne
and-
is learning what old ladies talk about.
Aren't we interesting?
No.
That's mean. You don't want her to lie.
That's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought I was done. Now I'm not done.
It's good.
Keep on going.
Yeah, so Donna's speedy. Very speedy.
No, I'm not.
You'll be able
So you are.
to impress your friends at school.
She's at
when you go
Lefty.
back to school. Took up knitting over the
Lefty.
summer.
One would think I'd take it up over the winter.
Right. Yeah.
Now's the time to do it. Like if you want to make
Arden's
something
learned
for
to
the
do
winter,
over the summer
now's the
was
time to learn
taught her
it.
something
That's
about
right.
crochet.
Begin,
My
you know,
mother
start,
crochets, so it's a great.
especially if it's going to be a bigger
$1.
project.
And then when
She
school
wanted to
starts,
learn,
you're
so
not
she
going to have
Just
time.
went online.
That's right.
You know?
I think once you get
Wonder if
started,
your
then
teachers
that's
would
what you do.
object if you sat in the back row and knitted while they talked.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they
So
might
let's
have
see.
a problem
Those
with
kids
that.
have a minute spare time.
So we have 7
Being
today.
on a cell phone while they talk.
We had 8
That's
today
idle
in our
hands.
group.
Thought of inviting her to come
She
up
goes
and
to
stay with
Catholic
me for
school. They
2
really pay
days so she
attention
can
to
do
that.
nothing.
Now, if
Mm.
she went to Mifflin, she
You
could
know,
probably
walk
sit
to
in the
the
back
museum
and
or-
knit.
you know.
Nobody would even know.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Chores.
So they're asking if have any of you used laundry starch that you cook. Yeah, I absolutely love it. You can make it as thick as you want. The thicker the starch, the stiffer the item. Do you use starch like the stuff that you put
No,
on the
I
stove?
have never used starch.
But what happens then if you wash it? It washes
gets-
out, doesn't
yeah.
it?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it does eventually.
Like glue would
Mhm.
not wash out.
Okay.
I
Glue
think.
would be more permanent, I would think.
Yeah. So Donna
I've
said,
never
yeah.
done that, but I know on some of the Facebook channels, there's this one lady. I'm not sure if she's Polish or Russian.
Mhm.
She makes the nicest thread items, and she does hers with sugar.
Oh, sugar.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Mm.
But
Yeah.
that's
Now that would be
ants. I've read about ants.
It's very. Yeah, we get
Yeah.
ants.
Animals.
Sugar discolors after a while.
Oh, okay. So I'm learning new.
Humidity is gonna make it.
So continental. Yes, I have. But I always drop stitches. So I should continental knit on this probably.
Hmm. I'm teaching her how to knit continental and
Okay.
Are you? I did.
Oh yeah, she
Well,
is.
it's the
Oh
only way
yeah,
I
I didn't even.
know.
I didn't even look.
See,
Yeah,
I didn't
she's
want to
doing it.
teach her because that's the way I knit. So.
Yeah.
Continental.
Yeah, we were hoping that
so
you
if
would
I'm never
come
not
because-
here, you can.
No,
Okay.
I
Because
thought it was
we didn't want to teach her something different from what you've been teaching her.
Oh,
You
okay.
might do a
Let me see if I can do it. It's been a while.
Does it a little bit
Continental.
different.
There was a commercial. It's so continental. I don't remember what it's from.
Continental's a dance from the old days.
Let me see if I can do it. It's been a while. Yeah, my brain is not good anymore. Okay.
My arm hurts yet too.
Let's see. Knit.
Look at the lump.
Yeah.
So it
Oh, you should
really,
do
All
if
right,
you
I'll
buy
see.
new needles,
I've been.
you
been
might
a
also
while.
wanna
There we go.
consider
Feels
getting.
better.
So there's the
you don't
It
have
continental.
to
looks
get
better
really
than
long
it did
ones.
last
It
week.
was awful.
But my tension's
16
always
inches or
weird with the
24 or
continental.
30 or whatever. But
But
you
there it
can
is.
knit flat on a.
But if I were
it's
smart,
the
I would
same as if I
continental.
had two
Yeah,
needles.
the other way,
that
you
weren't
do a lot more
attached.
throwing, so
So
your
you can do
hands
anything with this.
working
But-
more.
If you wanted to make a hat or
There it
something,
is. Yep.
they would have to be about 16-inch needles. But then you
Yeah.
could just keep going
See
round
if
and
I can-
round and end up with a hat without having to make a seam.
I'm
So I
glad
do
you
just
taught
about everything
continental.
on
That was good.
circulars because for that reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, circular. I have a
But
bunch
you
of
should
both.
Stay with the straight for a while because it's a little confusing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you could flip the thing around, like I know, or yeah,
Mhm.
yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess that would make more sense. Thank you, Geraldine.
My grandmother loved me too.
Mhm.
Yeah, she made,
Oh, moths. Ooh.
my mom has a large blanket or a shawl or something. I forget what it is.
Mhm.
And, it has,
Mhm.
and it's very beautiful knitting.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
love to see it that your grandmother made.
Oh, fabric sizing.
But didn't your grandmother teach your
Hmm.
mom how to knit then?
No, my mom never learned how to knit.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
She never
It's
did
never
any
too
sports. She
late.
never knitted. She never did ballet either.
Oh,
Do you do ballet?
oh, that's
So does
good.
my granddaughter. She's 11. She loves it. Do you like it? Well,
That's
where do you
great.
go for that?
Yoakum Studio.
Oh,
Yoakum Studio of the Arts.
mm-hmm.
That's a nice school. My daughter did that for a couple of years.
Ballet.
Hmm.
dance.
She was really good, and then she was like, "I'm bored." I'm like, "Oh well."
Yeah.
My granddaughter is
It's hard.
living and breathing it, and she didn't. She's only started a year ago because she
Mhm.
went to dance camp at the Y.
Yep.
And her coach told my daughter she should get lessons, so now
Mhm.
she's.
Yeah, you got to start your own. Start your own group if you you can't. And I used to go to a group on Meetup. You guys ever go on Meetup? Meetup is an app, and you can do anything on Meetup. A lot of people come and they do like anything. like-
Apps scare me. So.
Yeah. But the lady that was in Reading was from Morgantown. She was from Morgantown. And she came all the way. We would meet at the Barnes and Noble.
What kind of meetup group was this?
It was knit and crochet.
Well,
And but then she says, I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm leaving. I went, no.
Did
Yeah.
she have a shop?
I don't think so.
There was a woman who had a shop and then she said, I've been doing it for years.
Oh, maybe that was the lady. Yeah, she never told me. I only met up with her 2 or 3 times.
I know, I did.
And then she said, I quit. And that was it.
Can I look at the?
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was very sad. But anyway, Meetup is an app where people can
Yeah.
you could meet up. Yep. Like my sister's ski group used to put things on Meetup, and they would have social meetings. Like they would ski in the winter, and then in the summer they would ride bikes, and then just have barbecue just randomly. Yep. Yeah, they'd meet at a park and just hang out. So yeah. Let's see. Is
when
everyone
Joe
saying
started
hi?
coming to our group, he and Nancy, who you might not know, who used to come, a different Nancy,
And different Nancy. Okay.
had
Mhm.
gone to a
Yeah.
meetup group, a knitting meetup group, and nobody showed up except the 2 of them.
Oh.
So then they knew about this group, so they came here. So that's
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
how Joe and Nancy, but we haven't seen Nancy for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually, I went to a meetup, and they wanted to speak Spanish.
Oh.
They were Americans who wanted to speak Spanish, and my husband's like, "All right, we'll go." And now here's the crazy part: my husband, because who speaks fluent Spanish was not talking to them. And I'm just like, why are we here?
What
You know,
are you doing?
What are we doing?
And you don't really speak Spanish.
No,
do
I
you?
do, but not, you know what I mean? I'm not
That-
fluent,
Yeah.
but at least I'm not, ¿Cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Like the guy from Texas that I wanted to strangle.
How's that edge going?
Oh my god.
But anyway, how's it going, Ursula?
I accidentally forgot to do it.
Oh, you're in your jammies. Yeah, so it's 8:45. She's in South Africa, one of my friends.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's 8:45.
So if
That's
you
good.
did
Interesting.
do
Yeah.
it, you'd have
So anyway, yeah, it's crazy. Also, Crystal's
More like
cubbyhole.
that.
Hey, good to see you.
I think
So anyway, yeah, that guy. So
That's really nice.
my husband, I was like, you gotta help this man.
pick it up and then do 1, 2, 3.
So he taught him a few phrases,
Okay.
but
I don't know.
my husband didn't teach my daughters Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, he should have.
You didn't teach your daughter.
No,
Oh.
he's fired.
Well, my mother could have taught me German too.
I know, they just did not do it.
Grew up speaking. Both of her
Mhm.
parents were born in Germany.
Wow.
I'm sure it's the language they spoke at home. So my mother could
Oh.
speak it actually. Why am I
The
saying
cows.
I didn't teach it to her? Yeah, she grew up. It was
That's
probably
cool.
her first language, but I never heard it at home.
Mm.
I heard it when
Yeah.
we would go visit my grandmother.
Wow. Yeah. So I think you should all so you have at least a friendly working relationship with the second language. It's good.
Mhm.
Hmm. So, yeah, I was really sad, so I know a lot of Spanish, and my husband's family would like laugh because I could recite all those things you had to learn in high school because we had to listen to cassettes and stuff.
Yeah,
God, that's crazy.
I did that
Did you
too.
do that?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Teca. And then it was like, ¿Dónde está Juan y María? Juan y María están en la biblioteca.
Aquí,
En la biblioteca. Things like that.
Yeah.
Speak some Russian for us.
Моя кошка... No. Где моя кошка? Where's my cat?
Oh,
Моя cat дома. My cat is at home.
Hmm.
cat's at home. Good.
Cool.
It's awesome.
Um,
Let's see.
I'm speaking like sentences now. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been
Oh.
learning it?
Since New Year.
Hmm.
My mom was teaching me,
Mhm.
and she was doing a good job. But then my cousins came over for New Year's, and they gave me an app also that taught me Russian.
Mhm.
So I've been on that
Which one
app,
is that?
Duolingo.
Cool.
Okay.
I've done that. I've done that with German before I took my trip to Germany, but I didn't do very well at it. But
I like it. I think it helps me.
well, you're at the age where you can still absorb a new
Yes.
language, and so it's really good that you're doing it now.
Right.
My
So,
cousins were complaining to my mom because they're telling her that she should have started speaking Russian to me when I was like 3 years old,
True.
because then I would be
Yeah.
speaking it by now.
mm-hmm.
So that's why they gave me the app on New Year's.
Well, that's good. Yeah, so in South Africa, they have 11 official languages.
11.
11.
Wow.
So
Oh,
Afrikaans, English, and Xhosa, and Zulu. Xhosa. Is that how you say it? Or Xhosa. Xhosa. Yeah, in Zulu. That's pretty amazing. Wow.
Hmm.
That's amazing. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello. It's great. Oh, hey, Barry. Good to see you. Oh, you're moving. Okay. Well, good luck because that's terrible. Moving's not fun. Yeah. Oh, what's a cassette? Funny. Yeah. Yeah, we've been through all of I've been through all of the recording types. So 78s, 33, 45, 8-track, cassette tape. What's the other one? CDs. I forget. So that's pretty much all of them. I've been through I own like one or more of all of those, which is terrible. Yep.
Yeah, you
So,
can tell you're really old.
yeah. But the thing is, the technology just moved so fast. It really did. Yeah. So I have like audio files in my family. So they had records and tapes and all that stuff.
I remember going into
Yeah.
the record store one day and thinking, where are all the records? How come there are no records
Hello,
here
Robbie.
anymore?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had record stores.
Do they have records?
Actually, there's one
They
in
used to have
Warnersville.
Yeah,
records.
they do have records.
Oh, that's right. In
Oh.
Warner's. Okay. Yeah, I have
Well,
I
seen that
heard
one.
vinyl records are coming back.
I heard that.
People,
Good question.
somebody
That
was
too,
saying that they're in high demand.
Yeah.
I prefer CDs, actually. I
Oh,
think
gosh,
CDs
no,
are
I'm
great, but,
too sure.
but
Yep.
now people don't even buy CDs, do they? They just have their playlists on their phone.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. You just
the
have
new
your phone.
cars
Yeah, I
don't
don't
even
know how
have
to do
CD
that.
players.
No, they
That's
don't.
sad.
They don't. Yeah. So Mary's asking
Well, you
Storms
do
if you
pretty
have
good at that,
radios.
Mary.
Yep.
Look at that. That's
My mom
neat.
has a CD player in it, and I'm sad because I like the
One
CD
row.
player better
I only
than
had
the audiobooks that my dad has in his car.
100 more to
Oh.
go.
Yep.
But hers is like breaking up.
Oh, it's Kosa.
Really?
Oh, and then Afrikaans and ends in English. Awesome.
Oh,
70 more
in
to
her
go.
car.
Do you have a counter?
Flash drives. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, reel to reel. Yes. You know, I had a reel to reel player, Mary.
Just 70 more to go.
Like I said, I've had it all. Like it's crazy.
You just do one repeat of the.
It was a little small one, but it didn't do well with the music. Yeah, the humidity makes packing unbearable. It is bad. Yeah, reel to reel. Thank you for reminding me. Flash drives, very funny. MP3. Yep, I have that. So, but I had an 8-track too. I actually asked for that one day. I was like, I want an 8-track player. And my mom was like, really? Yeah, 78s. Yeah. States doo-wop.
Go out and
Nice.
get some chocolate or something.
I know.
Ooh,
Reel to
that
reel.
sounds
Yeah.
Treat
Yep.
yourself to something.
Let's see what we got here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah. We're just kind of hanging. You know, I like to hang out. Mm-hmm. See. Oh. Oh, tube type reel to reel made by Sony. Nice. That's cool. Well, thank you all for coming. So you got to show off your Afghan before you go.
Oh, yes. I will.
See, I'm making her work. Let's see. Let me see. All right, let me put this down for a second. And then, but anyway, this is my washcloth. Real quick. Okay.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
All right, let me see. if I can-
Beautiful.
This is the study, the journey, the crochet journey Afghan from Crochet Crowd.
Crochet crowd.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
very nice.
Mhm.
Just hope my daughter likes it. She's so particular.
Oh.
I wish I could do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. You win.
I've seen some.
I win.
You win. That's beautiful.
I don't know. They liked it on the website too, the Crochet Crowd
Something like
website.
Yeah, it's
that.
really
They
pretty.
loved it.
One
That is really pretty.
Even the Crochet
One
Crowd said,
row
"Oh wow,
rather
you
than
had a
time,
wonderful
you know,
journey."
like one
Oh.
pattern, and
Yeah, they
Okay.
said that.
finish
Mikey.
that and
The
go around
Mikester.
to the next one.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing.
Don't listen to me, I'd get in trouble.
That's great. Yeah,
Mary-
Donna
Mary's
has all
favorite
these
saying,
Afghans.
How hard could it be?
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Isn't that unbelievable?
Can't
Yes.
figure it out how. Except for-
Yep. Pennsylvania. Yep. It's gorgeous. Wow. Stunning. Yeah, you're getting all kinds of stuff here.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Wow, it's stunning. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful. So yeah, she's a great crocheter. Awesome. I bought one of her mosaic blankets. I'll show it to you one day.
The table upstairs.
Yeah, never made the table upstairs. She was donating it. And I'm like, yeah, it's mine.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh,
Is that for me to keep?
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
that's yours. Nice. Yeah.
I think I could make something.
Let's see what's Storm saying. You can record, but you do not only two-way radios, but Part 15 legal. Let me see. Low power FM and AM stations. It will be rebuilding my
Which
station
story
after
is
the
that
move.
one?
Oh, that's
This is
good.
a
All right,
song,
so
I
that's the answer there.
Oh, is that with Miss Sharma?
Let's see. Finish one sock. Good job. See, I'm slow. I'm a slow knitter.
I don't want you to.
Okay, yep. And Storms is telling Mary he's worked broadcasting, commercial, and radio. Nice. He's saying, my son has a low power station in Oregon. Wow.
For the yarn.
guys are awesome.
Now you have
But
to-
thank you
now
so
have
much
to
for
put it
coming.
aside.
How did you
Um,
like your yarn?
I'll hang out for a couple more
It
minutes,
made
but
me
we
wanna
usually
get the
end
sock yarn out and
at, well, it's 3:00 our time.
looking through the
But we really appreciate you guys coming in.
Is she gonna make us all?
It's not as
Yeah.
hard as you think.
So this is good.
Stitches.
But we're learning.
Find yarn, so I
Don't
thought,
notice it.
So that's good. I'll turn around here.
Take your.
I see Joy, yeah. Oh, repair tube radios, yeah. I have a tube radio, believe it or not. I have one of those also. Yep.
I would have probably.
And it's nice, yeah. It's nice to have crochet friends. Yep.
I'm gonna keep this nip.
They're real in real life. Yep. People, yeah, it is nice.
Should have,
Mhm.
wool and some
see.
synthetic. and-
Oh, I see.
Joy, yeah. Then thanks, Joy, for coming in. I forgot to tell you that earlier. I think I did, but I want to make sure.
Get out of shape.
I don't know if that.
yeah. Yeah. Oops.
Well, it's all
So let's
together.
see. Tell the ladies we. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. So everybody appreciates your work.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. You move out the way there.
Yes, everybody's
Yep.
leaving.
Yeah, I'm hanging out for a couple. If you're still hanging,
Oh, okay.
You hanging out?
Yeah, I'm hanging
we
out.
got 5 minutes.
We got five minutes.
5 minutes. It is. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so everybody appreciate you guys. That's good.
The tension is
Thank you.
the same. It looks good.
It looks really good. Yeah, her
It
tension's
looks
great.
good. Her tension is very good.
That is good because that's the hardest part.
Yeah. With a
Mhm.
new crocheter.
Yep.
Even sometimes my tension ain't that great.
Mhm. Mm-hmm. So I'll finish this row and then we'll go.
Okay, you guys.
Oh, you're knitting it today.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm faster, but not always. Let's see. I'll let the ladies know for sharing. Yep. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
And,
No problem. I got it free at BJ's.
For free.
The
That's
box.
Oh, the box was free. Uh-oh. Whoops. Someone turned the light out on us. Yeah, so Mary's asking Storms if you have a amateur radio license. I think he does. Thank you, Racine. Let's see. You love the color choices for the Afghan. I know your color choices were good. Yeah, Ursula
Actually,
loves
I
those.
was trying to make it to match my daughter's throw rug in her.
Oh, that's good.
That's why I was
Okay.
doing that because she had made a nice
Mhm.
Afghan, and it was like in greens and teals and light blues and white.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah, we
had-
sort of did for a
it
minute
really
there.
don't match.
Hello,
with
Sherry.
this, rug now because she moved.
Yep.
She sold her house and moved to an apartment. and
I
so
started to
she
do
got
it
a throw
yesterday,
rug,
but
and this would match better.
I think I feel like doing it today, so I probably will. Yeah. So I'm gonna try a little spinning. I have a drop spindle, so we'll see.
Oh, you're gonna spin.
Yeah, I have some wool, a little bit of wool. So we'll see what happens. I'll
Some
let
of
you
my
know.
daughter's friends do that.
Mm-hmm.
And this one lady that I knit on Tuesday night, every other Tuesday night at the Mountain Church,
Mm-hmm.
and she does some spinning sometimes.
Oh, okay. I have to meet. I would love to meet her. When do you? Well, I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Is that like for members only?
No, it's at a church,
Mm-hmm.
Mountain Church, St. John's Lutheran Church in Mountain.
And when do they come
And
in?
we meet on every other Tuesday. Now we met this Tuesday. I guess it's the first and third Tuesday of the
Oh,
month,
okay.
from 6 to 7:30.
6 to 7:30 Tuesday. All right.
That's
I
what
used
we
to go
do.
there for Family Promise. I would volunteer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 15 minutes a day.
Whenever
Okay, so
Our Quaker meeting and St. John's they worked together.
yes,
You
Oh,
provided the
Mm.
housing and we provided the meals or something like that.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
roving. Yeah, I have some roving,
Yeah.
I don't know. are
and
they
I also
still doing
have
that,
just
do you know?
some
I
wool
bet
that
I
I'll have
don't
to
know.
really, really work on
Not
that.
since the
I was
pandemic, at least.
practicing
I don't
the,
know what happened
The
then,
first
but-
part
Yeah.
of the
Well,
spinning, so we'll see what happens.
it's really different there than it was
Mhm.
before the pandemic because they had a minister
Yep.
there, a nice young minister. She had cerebral palsy,
Yeah.
but she was very good, and
Mhm.
she used to knit too and come.
Wow.
And then during the pandemic, she got promoted, so
Mhm.
she's up in Harrisburg now, I
Mm.
think.
Oh, wow.
And so they still don't have a regular minister there.
Mm.
They have just a part-time minister that
Yeah.
comes in on Sundays and does a service for them.
Hmm.
So in the summertime, they really don't do much because the one lady
Oh,
that
sure.
comes to our group,
Yep.
she also plays in the bell choir.
Oh,
And
wow.
then during the summer, they don't do bell choir.
Hmm.
So that's
Cool.
only a year thing.
Definitely. Yep. So,
Before COVID hit, our family went to 3 churches. There was a church that
Okay.
was in all
Cool.
Russian that I didn't understand.
Oh,
okay.
Russian Orthodox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all Russian Orthodox except one that's Greek Orthodox that we go to now.
Oh,
And there was another one. So there were 3. There was the Russian one, the one that was all Russian, another one that was
Cool.
all American, and then the one that we go to now is
Oh.
Greek Orthodox, but
nice.
it's half Russian, half
Hmm.
American, and then there's also little people.
Oh, wow. All the
Oh,
3.
wow.
That's fascinating. That's fancy.
I went to a funeral once at
Yep.
I think it was a Russian Orthodox
Mhm.
church, and the music was incredible.
Hmm.
Yes.
You know. Do
Very
you have to
nice.
stand up during
Okay.
your church services?
Yeah, some of
there's
this,
a lot of standing, but you
this
still
is
get to
somebody's
sit
beat up
down.
Oh, you do
yarn,
get
but
to
I'm
sit down
using it
too?
anyway.
And the churches in Russian, my mom said that
I gotta trim all
they
these
don't
little,
have
yeah, it
benches.
had some
Yeah, it
snaggies.
Yeah,
Snaggies.
that's what
Snaggies.
I had heard something
So,
like that.
That's
No
cool.
kids and,
Oh, that's
I
good.
like the colors.
Stand
But I do
and
like the
elders
color,
just
yeah.
sit.
Oh, I
So,
wonder why.
oh, a zigzag retro
I
blanket.
hope they
Do you know how to do a
preach
zigzag?
short
Is that this one?
Yeah.
It's like
No.
Mhm.
an hour and a
And people
Yeah,
stand
Donna
up
knows how
for
to
it
do
all?
that one. That's
Mhm.
good.
Singing in
hour and a
Russian?
half.
Yeah, I don't want to decrease.
Yeah, so like it so for
I
me
don't think
that's
it's
like
that
a
long,
fail.
People
A
in
big
my
fail.
class, I told
I have
them
to
it was an hour
count.
and a
Yeah, see,
half,
I'm
and they said that's long.
really bad.
That is
But
long.
thank you so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
is
is
this the
long.
sermon or is that the whole service?
The whole service.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't mind service because I love the singing and all that, but
Yep.
but at my husband's church,
You
we go to
are.
different churches, but people say the sermons are like 40 minutes long, and
Yeah.
my father was a minister. He tried to keep it to 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Wow. Well, you haven't been to a Baptist church then.
How long
Well,
do they?
And Pentecostal. It could go all day.
Is it
It could-
talking,
it
the
could-
sermon?
It could go, yeah. It could go infinity.
I know the Catholic churches, they don't.
They just,
They don't want to do a big sermon anymore
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
You lose people's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
know, like that one priest said, "Well, if you didn't get the point by now, what you're not gonna get it."
That's kind of clever.
Well, in our Quaker meeting, we don't have sermons, and sometimes we just sit there for a whole hour and nobody says anything. That's the truth. But
I did go to
usually-
a Quaker service.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I didn't know what to
I
do.
read that.
Yeah.
The Outlander series of books, and the one girl that married Ian Murray was a Quaker.
Oh.
And she used to say that they'd go there, and if nobody said anything, they would just sit there.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes somebody says something, usually somebody says
Yep.
something, but it's always very brief.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sit there and we contemplate what they said, or
Right.
or maybe not, depending on whether we
Our priest never loses our interest
really.
when he's talking
Okay.
in the sermon because he has a very powerful, loud voice
Mm-hmm.
for like an
Okay.
old man.
And he
So
makes it
too.
interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like for an 11-year-old.
Well, yeah.
Oops.
He has like a very powerful
See, Angela?
voice, and he like adds like pauses in between.
Yeah.
And it sort of like makes
It's
Oh.
cool.
What's good to see
Is
next?
that the church that has those Greek festivals and at around Holy Name? Oh, there's a church around
Oh yeah, I want
where Brooks Catholic is. Is that the church you go to?
no.
Where's your church?
That's a Greek.
Our
Church,
church is in Pottstown.
Oh,
Oh.
it's in Pottstown. Oh.
Hmm.
Pottstown or Pottsville, I forget.
That's a
It's
ways
like
to go.
45 minutes away from
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
far.
And now they moved the services from 10 in the morning during the school year to 9 in the morning
Yep.
during the summer.
Yeah, so it's I bring
Oh,
it
so
every
you have
day.
to get
Yeah, it's
really up
Facebook.
early,
They
Yep.
wake us up at
early.
6:30 in the morning, like on a school
And I
day.
haven't been, I need to be more active. But if you guys want to join that, you can. So if you go to my About page, I have the link. You can do
Finished
that.
with the
Well,
whole
no,
thing or
not-
finished for
Yep.
today?
Yeah, I need
Okay.
But I need to be
Yeah,
more
yeah.
active. And if you could give me some ideas on what to do, I would do it.
Till the next time you do it.
But yep, just
I'll be
type in
excited if you can come
facebook.com. I bring it every day.
If you come-
One word.
come next
and
time
it's-
with
You should find me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You're lurking.
I won't be disappointed.
All right.
if you
Well,
don't.
thank you guys for
If go
coming. I
home
want
and
to
sometimes I go a whole week
appreciate you
without knitting, but
popping in. So we're having fun. So Chris, do you want to show your
there's not much to show. if I were finished.
What is-
I've shown it to them before.
I
and
know,
it's
but these are
taken
new
me
people.
Forever. These are new people. It's a
Yeah.
dishcloth. But I haven't finished the row coat, so I can't hold
Yep.
it out.
Yep,
But
that's nice.
I
Thanks
like
for
it.
helping me.
Mhm.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, you've been
Nice
really
to have you
helpful.
here.
Yes, we do a little instruction too. In addition, have a good day. Yeah,
care.
we do instruction a little bit. You're right.
Yeah.
If you ask for it. So that's the good thing about the group.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
don't advertise that. Right?
But we don't advertise that. But you see, but anyway, thank you guys for
It's
coming.
delightful to have you.
She is really, I know, we need
She
some,
She's really wants to learn it. You can
Mhm.
see.
yeah, that's great.
And she's going to do well.
So anyway, have a good day. Yeah, see you, Susan. All right, great northern beans on the stove. I know it is almost time for dinner. It is like every time when we do these.
3:00.
No, but here's the thing: when we do these live streams, people it always turns the food, and that's why when he said I'm putting beans on this, I was like, oh yeah, there it is.
Well, those are
Thank you so
slow-cooked
much.
beans, I guess.
They have to be slow cooked, right? But anyway, thank you so much, you guys. We'll
Oh,
see you
I've been
soon.
forgetting to drink my coffee.
And, See you the next time. And I appreciate you all popping in. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.